Okay, now I'm going to just continue the graphs. I didn't mean to stop the last video, so I guess we have quite a few videos that work through this example of how to download the stock prices. So let's see what we have so far. So we have this menu, right? And you know what I did? Okay, why don't we go to the very end? I think there was a better way to do this, and I read some other indices here. If I press Control and click on these, I think I can delete all of them, right? Okay. And we still have this crap. Now let's graph a couple of indices versus each other. So maybe I want index 1 versus index 2, and yeah, let's just do, I think 2 indices will be enough, and then let's graph 2 or 3 or 4 different stocks. That doesn't really matter. Okay, and now to get these are the links using some old data from 2014 on different indices. Now I got these, see, from finance.yahoo.com. There are other videos that go through this. I don't think it's really worth going through those. And then to get the data, let me see. We read the index. I put a message box here. I'm going to take that out, and we move the sheet. Let me see. Sort the sheet. Where's the one where we get the individual index? Did I put that here? Clear sheets. Okay, and then we read a stock. We read the TASI. Here's where we read the index. And I didn't have to delete those indices because they were here. You know, I'm gonna, just so we remember what's going on, I'll copy this and put those here. Okay. And so now we can see what's going on here. We read the, this is one of those things we do. And then we move them, so it's all the same kind of thing. Okay, so this one is when we sign the macro, it's read new index. It should have been read all indexes, but whatever. Okay. I don't know why I named it that. So now let's read them all. Let's see, perhaps I won't have to switch them off. Uh-oh, it looks like it's doing that, but it's fine. That's kind of this, I don't know what to call it, not an optical illusion something, but whatever. Why? Of course not, but okay. So we get the, I think we got the French index, the S&P, the NASDAQ, and a couple others. Now, if you look at this, first of all, it's kind of, I wish they would have done this with Google Finance. We have the adjusted close for all of these, which is a whole lot better, and that's for all the stocks when you read them for Yahoo. And it's a whole lot easier to read. You don't have to do all this update crap and find the find this stuff. So actually, that's a little better. Now, here, I think we should do this. You know, if we read the TASI, that's in column. Let's just let's do this. Okay. Oh, come on, get up here. We're going to put the column number, and we have different column numbers, so we have a little bit of a different thing. Okay, so up here we'll put the column number in, and you know, why don't we put a title on that chart too? Sorry about that. So for index and stock, we can just put an equal sign and go to this, and perhaps we'll put versus the first one. Okay, and you remember, I don't know if you remember or saw, it's kind of simple. If we want a title on the chart, we just put this on. And I'm going to do one other thing. TASI versus this one. Maybe let's put this, and come on. Okay. And let's here. How about this one? Where is our stock index? We, instead of doing this, we could just as well have put a little not a drop down. What is this thing called? A spinner box. Okay, and of course, what we need to do is, well, no, the first thing we can go to 1 now. 40. Yeah, I don't know. I wish you could lick that top one to a thing, but we can't. So for now, we could just go from stock to stock like that. And the coolest thing about that would be that to put this perhaps on our thing. Okay, so we can just start paging through the things. Some of these were a little funny, but okay. We can do that for other things. I think it's faster than trying to go one by one, I don't know what happened to some of these other stocks. So it seems that, at the end they kind of got worse than the beginning. I don't know. Okay. And then we're finished with this one. I just saved the file. And now let's put perhaps we'll do multiple indices, and we'll have to remember. So unfortunately this will be a bit repetitive. And the TASI was it in D or E? When I looked, God, my mind is just going. I was trying to remember which one we did. Do you remember we did this in E? So, but if we, how would you do this? If you right-click on this, is that how you do it? We need a little spinner box that goes through all of the. Of course, we could use the table of contents things, and this one is in G. So how do I do this? Somebody should send me an email and tell me how to do this kind of stuff faster. I suppose I should have something like a Facebook or something like that. That's what Heidi told me, to make my things interactive. I still don't quite exactly know what that means, but we'll get them. Okay, so now what we can do is on this one we can use the index function again, and select that and put this here, and use the index function here. Okay, obviously the same 1, but this use 2. So let's compare this to the, this is the French cacao. Okay, and I think we're just about. Let's put the let's put these in. So this one we just better put the first one on, and this one we'll put the second one on. And look, this. How'd you like that? We didn't even have to do much. Now the A's are all okay, but when we go to this final one, I'm sorry, this one, this E. Okay, we can stop here and put an and sign, and we'll click on the D, press F4, 1, 2, right, and then we better put an and sign and a double inverted comma, and we'll go up to the D again and press the F4 key twice. Okay, and now we can copy this, hopefully, to here, and it didn't seem to work. I don't know if that's the index. Okay, let's see. Come on. Whoops. Come on. I'm sorry. F. Okay, let's go to that index, and the adjusted close or something like that. So it actually, shocking that it actually worked. Okay, so that's a little more of the indirect, and now we'll let's make an index chart. So this is so I'll put this here. This is our index versus stock. And I'll just do one more, and we'll have this one be the, these are our dates, in case we, what happened to my, oh, whoops, that's today's date, I think. And then remember what we did was we used the AND function, and we said, well, always start with the date, and it's got to be greater than the start date, and always press the F4, and then we go back to the date, and let's make it less than or equal to the end date, and press F4. Okay, and we can do that, and then we can make an adjusted one. I'm just going to color it, but I'm not going to. And this time we're going to, since we're doing the two indexes, we'll put and three and things. First, this one has to be true, and then we'll put the is number is a number, and this time I didn't tell you very well, but we had to go up one because of something. I'm sure you would figure that out for me, but because we're going backwards one, and it caught an NA when I didn't do that. Now that it does the same thing, it better be false. Okay, and then we'll put the dates, remember, do the same things. Hang on, I'm putting my radio on. I've got a... No, sorry. I listen to the radio while I do these things. I listen to my French station. So if this is true, then we take the date, otherwise we put NA and open and close the bracket. And then we don't put a title on that for the F11. And then let's take the index first one. So we'll put this this index and this index. And come on. And then if this is true, then we take the index divided by the prior index times 1, otherwise we put 1. If this is true, then we take this divided by this times this one, otherwise we take 1, and it shouldn't be 0. Okay, and then we put this here. I don't know. Okay, we put this, and now let's shift, and then we put function F11, and this is our famous thing now. We've got a problem here. Let's change the chart type, make it a line. Okay. What happened to the end date? What happened to these dates? We have to format this axis for some reason. That could be the problem. Why didn't it? Last time it automatically formatted as a date axis. And we have this funny crap going on. Huh. Okay. And this is what I really wanted to look at so much. I don't know what happened here, so let's shoot. I'm upset now. I'm going to stop this. Okay, finally I did it. It wasn't very big problem. This compares the indices, and if we want to compare it with NASDAQ, I suppose you have to remember what these index names are. Here's it against the, and then if we want to compare the French, it's too bad. This, oh look, let's put the put this in Shift Control 3. Remember to, and then we can. What's happened here? Huh? So after the crash, they kind of were following, and then there's run up in U.S. stocks. And I guess the British stocks didn't have this continued run up, and the Hong Kong stocks have done okay, but a little more volatile. Okay, and again, nothing at all like this amazing bubble. Okay, this thing. Okay, it's kind of interesting. It stayed higher. Okay, and I'm going to save this, and then we'll make one more, and we'll just add a couple of other stocks to our graph. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn off the video. It just must be, well, no, okay, fine. I'll just show you what I'll do. I think all we have to do is insert let's insert 3 stocks here, and then we can select 2 or 3 when we make this. So the next one would be this one, and let's, if, oh, you know, oh, shoot, suppose, you know, we'd have to make a new index, so I'm not gonna, I'll just do that, and stop this video, and I think that's enough. Sometime later on I'm going to show you how to compute betas and volatilities and all of that stuff. But for now, let's stop.